Fellas, I don't have a good place to freaking record, so we're just gonna thug it out like this. I've been trying to do this for so freaking long, but we're gonna just do it, alright? No steel ball run today. Super disappointed. It made me super upset. I've been in a tantrum state for hours, crying and sobbing and bawling on the floor. Then I remembered something came to me from the heavens, just an image in my mind. It was this image of Mike Rapoli and John Gruden. And then I remembered something. The UFL comes back tomorrow. So everything's okay. We're all good. Everything's fine. May God keep this league alive. I can't believe it's been running for 3 years and we're on year 3, kind of. It's more like UFL 3.0 because of the one that was in 2010 and 2012. But we made it, baby. UFL, Mike Rapoli style. We are here on the threshold of greatness. Let's freaking get into it. I am so excited for this. I have been cooking up this script for hours. I've been editing for hours. And I just didn't think about it. I put all my assets in. I did everything. I wrote my script. And I realized something. I didn't record anything. So I'm going to try to be as high energy as I can for this. Stick with me. Hopefully it's worth it. I thought it would be funny enough. But here we go. Today we're going to be talking about teams. We're going to be talking about what I'm excited for. We're going to be talking about my predictions for week 1. And of course, we're going to be talking about DJ Khaled. Everybody get hyped. It's time. UFL tomorrow. Let's go. Okay, starting off. First team I'm going to talk about is the Birmingham Stallions. Of course, they're coming back from the USFL, from the UFL. They stay here. They're one of the teams that has thugged it out for this long. They've made it. The 3-time champs are looking to take back that championship title from the DC Defenders. They are looking to do it. They're looking to do it big. They have Agent McCarron as their head coach, and they are getting ready to just absolutely lay pipe because they're blue-collar workers. Anyway, but what they're going to do is they brought on AJ McCarron as their new head coach. They have new ugly jerseys. I still don't like them. A lot of people have grown to like them. I still hate them. They have Stanley coming back, which is always great. You got to have your furries if you're going to be a spring football anthropomorphic animal team. Wow, I got that out. Anyway, they're looking pretty good. They have Matt Corral as their starting quarterback. That's been announced. He's coming back from last year where there was a little bit of iffiness with him and Skip Holtz. He got injured, and now he's got Agent McCarron, who is a quarterback-minded guy. He was a quarterback after all. He was a pretty good one for the Battlehawks and for the Alabama Crimson Tide. But he's here now to coach this team, and I think he's going to be really solid. A little bit of worrying recently. There's been some clips that have come out where he's just like, have you watched film? And he basically said no. First home game and April 18th, I believe, and they're gonna have Gucci Mane as their halftime show, which is so, I don't know, that's pretty awesome. That has brought up ticket sales. I will say that has had people going in, actually getting excited. That's pretty big. Second team we're going to talk about today is going to be the Louisville Kings, new expansion team. Pretty exciting, actually. They're going to be going with this green color scheme, which is refreshing considering how many red and black spring teams there are. Shout outs to the Houston Gamblers. Shout out to the Tampa Bay Bandits. And of course, my love, the Vegas Vipers. May God keep their souls. All had that black and red color scheme, so it's really nice to see that green. Last time we saw green was with the Orlando Guardians in 2023. And honestly, I don't really like the logo too much. It's weird that we have another horse team in this league. Probably excites the Uma Musume crowd though, but I don't know. I think the other horse is better. Don't really like this horse, but I like the green. I think the jerseys are nice. Gets me excited. What gets me even more excited is the fact that they have Jason Bean at quarterback. He was in Kansas. He was beautifully inconsistent, and he is ready to get going. I am pretty excited to see him go. They also got Benny Snell, who was a former Pittsburgh Steeler. He's going to run around, and this team looks fun. I am struggling to remember the name of the coach right now. Their head coach's name was Chris Redman. He was a quarterback at Louisville. The city of Louisville loves their football. They really support the Louisville Cardinals. I think they'll embrace this team with the small stadium that they have. Lynn Family Stadium, that holds 15K. It's one of those soccer stadiums that the league is looking to adapt. You know, it's small, it's tight, it's intimate. And if there's one thing that soccer does well, it's intimacy. So the ideal stadium for what the league is looking for, a horse, green. It looks like it's all coming together for the Louisville Kings. Okay, third team, the DC Defenders. Yeah, baby. Keeping it going since 2020, kind of. Man, I love the Defenders. I love what they're all about. They had that first game in 2020 XFL where they played the Sea Dragons. I remember watching that game. Their name was not the Sea Dragons, it was the Seattle Dragons. I am sorry, don't kill me. Either way, Jordan Teamu is coming back from last year. Shannon Harris is coming back from last year after that awesome run that they had where they won the championship. I think this team is going to be really good. I think it's going to be really exciting. Audi Field is coming back. That means more beer snakes. Maybe the Lemons come back. Who knows? But either way, they're coming back. DC is going to look great. I already know. They're one of the teams I'm going to actually be pulling for this year. Probably one of two. Either way, the DC Defenders will have their first home game against the Houston Gamblers on April 11th. And the halftime show will be performed by Wale. I have no idea about this fool, but let me just say, I found one of his lyrics, and I didn't mean fool in a bad way. I'm just talking off the top of my head. I have no idea about him, but all I know is that he had this one lyric. It says, "Many other brothers loved you, but this pleasure is mine." That's how I feel about DC. For the love of football. Either way, let's talk about both of the Texas teams. It still surprises me that they have two teams in Texas. I think Dallas should still be here, but Houston, if they were going to keep another team in Texas, I think San Antonio would have been better. But I'm not Mike Rapoli. But let's talk about Dallas first. Bob Stoops retired, and Rick Neuheisel is replacing him. Rick Neuheisel, he coached in the AAF for the Arizona Hotshots. He beat my Stallions out, I think twice. Pretty sad. I will say, AAF, I wish it was still around. Well, maybe not still around, but I wish it lasted for more than a season, or at least finished that first season. I blame it on Johnny Manziel. I'll just say I blame it on Johnny Manziel. Either way, Dallas is looking pretty good on the defensive side. They had Luis Perez at QB, the Spring King himself. He's not going to be starting. I didn't pull up who's going to be starting for them. I'm sorry. But I know that he's not going to be starting, but he is going to be there. I think he will get some touches this year, but he's not going to be the starter. If we do, maybe we'll get that 4-6 Dallas Renegades magic, Arlington Renegades magic coming through. But either way, Dallas will hold their games at Toyota Stadium. Stadium has a capacity of 20K. And for their halftime opener on this Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, Ty Myers will be performing. And as he once said, I did wake up with a headache today. Also, by the way, Dallas is back. They moved from Arlington to Dallas for the love of football. All right, Houston. Rebranded from the Roughnecks, giving back the Gamblers name from the USFL. Kevin Sumlin is back. He coached the Houston Gamblers in 2020 in the USFL. That probably sounded really confusing. I'm sorry. But if it didn't, good for you. Kevin Sumlin is coming back. Nolan Henderson has been named as the quarterback for this really goofy, really silly quarterback room. We got Hunter Decker, which if you know about the scandal, yeah, pretty wild, pretty goofy. And then the brother of everyone's favorite CTE hero, Taule. I don't know how to say that name. I wish I knew how to say Polynesian names, but I don't. Tua's brother. Tua Tagovailoa's brother. Either way, this QB room is pretty goofy, but they'll be playing at Shell Energy Center Stadium, my bad, with a seating capacity of 20K. I think it'll be interesting to see how many people they get. Last year, the Roughnecks averaged 5K, so even in a 20K stadium, 5K would look kind of iffy. I would love to see them succeed. I think it would be great. Houston in 2020 had great energy about them. PJ Walker was tearing it up, and they had so many people there. I think it would be awesome to see them succeed. And then on April 5th, when the Stallions come over to play, they will have Ludacris playing as well. And by the way, the shoulder patch on the jersey is really sexy. I love them. Okay, let's talk about Columbus. Ohio gets a spring football team. I think it's about time. I remember in the USFL, they had the championship game in Canton at the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and people came out for it. It was really cool. Awesome game. Really wish the Stars beat the Stallions. If Case Cookus didn't get hurt, we would have won it. I guarantee. Sorry to say it. I was a Stars fan. It was awesome. Either way, the Columbus Aviators have awesome helmets. Oh my gosh. These helmets are just so good. And I'm so excited to see them on field. I'm so excited. I love the jerseys. I love the helmets. There's more to say about this team, but man, they're just so good. So nice, so crisp. And they're going to be head coached by Ted Ginn Jr., which I don't really need to introduce. If you know ball, you know Ted Ginn Jr. Awesome wide receiver, Ohio State alumni. What a dog. What a pick. It'll be interesting to see how he coaches the team. But they're going to have an awesome offense, I think. I think they're going to have a really awesome offense. They have Tua Toa coming back from last year where he played for the Panthers. I think it was the Panthers, which is a huge pickup. He was the touchdown leader last year. I think he had 6. I think it'll be awesome to see him running, but who I'm even more excited for is Jalen McClendon. Jalen McClendon is so good. He was on the Roughnecks last year, but where I remember Jalen McClendon for is from the Vegas Vipers the last couple of weeks that he played. He was tearing it up, man. He gave that team new energy. He played so well. He's honestly a pretty, I like his mobility. It's not the greatest. For the home opening game on April 3rd at the historic Crew Stadium, Gavin DeGraw will be playing. And again, found some lyrics that he wrote. He said once, "Doesn't matter how long it's been, I know you always jump in because we don't know how to quit." That right there sums up my love for spring football. All right, let's talk about St. Louis. St. Louis Battlehawks are back, keeping it steady since 2020 with that attendance, with just everything, man. They have been consistently good. They don't have Anthony Beck this year. Ricky Parole is going to be replacing him. He's of Greatest Show on Earth fame from the late 90s Rams. I think they're going to still be good, I'm really excited to see them play. I like their jerseys. I like the arch. I think the helmets are okay, but I think they're going to be good. Their starting quarterback is going to be Brandon Silvers. You might remember him from pulling up my list. The Memphis Express, or the Seattle Sea Dragons, or the Conquerors of the TSL, or the Houston Roughnecks. Like, he's been everywhere. Brandon Silver's been around for a long time. He's going to bring that big vet energy, going to help lead this offense. Maybe he won't be the starter by the end of the season, but at least through that first little bit, he'll lead them through. I think Ricky Parole will be a good head coach for the team. I'm excited to see this happen. They still have Hakeem Butler as well. Really good wide receiver. I think him and Brandon Silvers will connect a lot. Again, there's a lot of agains. The Dome is back. The Battle Dome. That'll be super fun. That'll be sweet. We'll see if they break that 40K attendance record. That's kind of going to be hard to hit, but maybe they'll do it with a little help from Nelly, because that home opener this week, they're going to have Nelly and the St. Lunatics. Our last expansion team, last team that we're going to talk about is going to be the Orlando Storm. They have Anthony Beck as their head coach. That's really big. Anthony Beck led the Battlehawks. He's 22-10 in spring football. I think he's going to be a super solid head coach for a new startup team. Orlando has had spring football teams in the past. They had the Apollos for the AAF. They had the Guardians when they decided to play. And the XFL 2023, they were so bad. The Vipers were bad, but man, the Guardians were bad. But Orlando has had experience with spring football. I think this team will be cool. They have Dorian Thompson-Robinson at quarterback, 5th-round draft pick for the Browns. Didn't work out because no quarterback with the Browns works out, except for my boy Baker, and that's because he left. But Orlando, really going to be an exciting team, I think. They're going to play at Inter&Co Stadium, which is way better than where they played in the past. They played at Camping World, and that is just way too big. way too big, and I'm excited to see. I think they're going to fill these seats. I think it's going to be really awesome to see them play this year. And this Sunday, man, against the Columbus Aviators, we got DJ Khaled. We the best music. When I saw this, I just started laughing. I think it's so funny. I am so excited for this halftime show, not because I like his music, but just because it's DJ Khaled. Like, it's gonna be so freaking sweet. It just makes me smile thinking about it. Let's go, baby. I'm so excited.
Tell him to bring out the lobster.
We did it. We made it. I'm so tired. I do this for you guys, my friends. So let's talk about picks. We're gonna keep this easy. Louisville's gonna win at home. Battlehawks are gonna lose at home. DC is gonna win that game. Renegades are gonna win at home. They're gonna beat Houston, and then Orlando. I think Orlando's gonna win. I think Anthony Beck is a good pick for head coach. I think he's gonna keep it steady. I'm picking Orlando. DJ Khaled energy. Let's go, baby. Week 1 UFL. I'm so ready. Next week, I'm not going to do these team breakdowns, which will give me more time to talk about my picks and why, but I'm going to be doing pick videos every week. I'm super excited for this season. If y'all like this video, do whatever you want. I don't care. I make videos for my friends. I don't make videos to make money. Just comment below what you're excited for with this season if you want to. Again, the UFL, absolutely huge. Cinema, let's go, baby. I'm ready.